Welcome to today's presentation on the formation of England. England's history dates back to ancient times, with evidence of human presence dating back to around 8000 BC. The country we now know as England was shaped by various historical events, including the Roman Conquest in AD 43, which brought Roman culture and infrastructure to the region. In the early medieval period, the Anglo-Saxons invaded and settled in England, laying the foundation for the English language and culture we recognize today. The Norman Conquest of 1066 was a pivotal moment in English history, leading to the establishment of Norman rule and the introduction of feudalism. Over the centuries, England experienced periods of conflict, such as the Wars of the Roses and the English Civil War, which shaped the country's political landscape. The Act of Union in 1707 united England and Scotland under a single parliament, forming the basis of the United Kingdom as we know it today. Industrialization in the 18th and 19th centuries transformed England into a global economic power, leading to significant social and cultural changes. Through a complex and rich history, England has evolved into a diverse and dynamic nation with a unique identity that continues to influence the world. England's story begins with the arrival of various tribes and peoples, such as the Celts, Romans, and Anglo-Saxons, who settled in the region over time. One of the key turning points in England's formation was the invasion and conquest by the Normans in 1066, which led to the establishment of a new ruling class and significant changes in society. Over the centuries, England evolved into a powerful kingdom, with monarchs like Henry VIII and Elizabeth I shaping its destiny through religious reforms and overseas exploration. The Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries transformed England into a global economic powerhouse, leading to rapid urbanization and social changes. Throughout its history, England has faced challenges such as wars, political upheavals, and social unrest, but it has always managed to adapt and thrive. Today, England is a diverse and multicultural society, known for its contributions to art, literature, science, and technology on the world stage. As we reflect on the past, we can appreciate the complex tapestry of events and influences that have shaped England into the country it is today. The formation of England can be traced back to the early medieval period, when various kingdoms and tribes inhabited the land. One of the key events in the formation of England was the arrival of the Anglo-Saxons in the 5th century AD, who established several kingdoms in the region. Over time, these kingdoms began to merge and consolidate, eventually forming the Kingdom of England in the 10th century under the rule of King Aethelstan. England continued to evolve and expand over the centuries, facing invasions, wars, and political changes. The Norman Conquest in 1066 brought about significant changes to England, including the introduction of Norman culture and the establishment of feudalism. Through a series of wars, treaties, and alliances, England grew into a powerful nation with a distinct identity and culture. Today, England stands as a testament to its enduring history and the resilience of its people. England's history dates back to the arrival of the Anglo-Saxons in the 5th century, who settled in the region and established various kingdoms. Over time, these kingdoms were unified under the rule of King Aethelstan in the 10th century, marking the beginning of a unified England. The Norman Conquest of 1066 led to further changes as William the Conqueror became the first Norman king of England, bringing Norman culture and institutions to the country. Throughout the medieval period, England experienced periods of conflict, such as the Wars of the Roses, but also saw advancements in governance and culture. The Act of Union in 1707 officially joined England with Scotland to form the Kingdom of Great Britain. Industrialization in the 18th and 19th centuries transformed England into a major world power, leading to the British Empire. Today, England is a diverse and vibrant country with a rich history that continues to shape its identity. In the early 5th century, England was a land inhabited by various Celtic tribes. During the 6th century, Germanic tribes known as the Angles, Saxons, and Jutes started invading and settling in the region. By the 7th century, these Germanic tribes had established several kingdoms, including Wessex, Mercia, and Northumbria. In 871, King Alfred the Great of Wessex successfully defended his kingdom against Viking invasions, laying the foundation for a unified England. The Viking invasions continued, but by the 10th century, the Anglo-Saxon kings had regained control and united most of England under one rule. In 1066, the Norman Conquest led by William the Conqueror brought a new ruling dynasty to England and further shaped its development. Over the centuries, England evolved into a powerful kingdom, with its own language, culture, and traditions. The Magna Carta of 1215 established the principle of rule of law and limited the power of the monarchy, setting the stage for future democratic developments. By the late Middle Ages, England had emerged as a dominant force in Europe with a strong monarchy and a growing sense of national identity. And that's how England as we know it today was formed through a complex interplay of invasions, conquests, and political developments. By the 9th century, the Vikings from Scandinavia also invaded and settled in parts of England. The Norman conquest in 1066 by William the Conqueror brought about further changes to England's ruling class and culture. Over time, these various groups and influences merged to form the Kingdom of England as we know it today. The establishment of a strong monarchy and the development of a common language helped to solidify England as a unified nation. Through centuries of wars, alliances, and cultural exchanges, England's identity continued to evolve and grow. Today, England stands as a testament to its complex and diverse history, shaped by the many peoples who have called it home.